The following program is rated G. It is suitable for all audiences.
Who is Saint Augustine of Hippo? Saint Augustine's Latin name was Aelius Augustinus. He was born November 13, 354 in Souk Aras, Algeria. Augustine's parents were on the respectable class of Roman society, free to live on the works of the others, but their means were something straitened. They managed sometimes on borrowed money to acquire a first-class education for Augustine. Although he had at least one brother and one sister, he seems to have been the only child sent off to be educated. Augustine studied first in Tagas, then in a nearby university town of Madauros, and finally at Carthage, the great city of Roman Africa. At the age of 28, restless and ambitious Augustine left Africa in 383 to make his career in Rome. Saint Augustine is a 4th century philosopher whose groundbreaking philosophy infused Christian doctrine with Neoplatonism. He is known to be the Latin father of the Church and the most significant Christian thinker after St. Paul. His subjects of study was time, soul, Trinity, moral, theology, and idea. He is famous for being an imitable Catholic theologian and for his agnostic contribution to Western philosophy. The term Augustinism evolved from his writing that had a profound influence on the Church. The Donatists seems to consider Augustine to be their principal opponent. Here are some of the philosophy of Saint Augustine. He argues that the skeptics have no basis for claiming to know that there is no knowledge. In response to the problem of evil, Augustine argued that while evil is real, it is not a substance or a stuff. Rather, evil is an absence of goodness. To examine the self. In his Confession, Augustine was the one of the first to write in depth about the self, particularly in relation to God. Augustine tries to counsel his belief about free will, especially the belief that humans are morally responsible for their actions. With his belief that one's life is predestined, through initial optimistic about the ability of human to behave morally, at the end, he is pessimistic and thinks that original sin makes human moral behavior nearly impossible. If it were not for the rare appearance of an accidental and undeserved grace of God, human could not be moral. Saint Augustine's famous quotes: "The world is a book, and those who do not travel read only a page. You have made us for yourself, O Lord, and our hearts are restless until they rest in you. God, love each of us as if there was only one of us. Faith is to believe what you do not yet see. The reward for this faith is to see what you believe. Since love grows within you, so beauty grows. For love is beauty of the soul." Take care of your body as if we're going to live forever, and take care of your soul as if we're going to die tomorrow. One loving heart sets another on fire. A woman came from a man's rib, not from the legs to be humiliated, not from the head to be exiled, but from the side to be side by side with him, to be equal with him, from under the arm to be protected, and from the heart to be loved. Because God has made us from himself, our hearts are restless until they rest in him. It is love that asks, that seeks, that knocks, that finds, and that is faithful to what it finds.
Good job!